Alright, hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. Hi everyone, Joey Styles, Jonathan Coachman, and Aiden English here. And today on Impact or Hit, we're going to see the match, I guess, it keeps on giving. You know, Joey Styles says, because here today we're going to see the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Well, that's right, Jonathan Coachman says. We have seen Cody Rhodes, well, he's been in the toy wrestling gathering for many years, but not as the Vinlander Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Jonathan Coachman says. You got that right, Joey and Jonathan. You know, Cody Rhodes wants to end the saga. He wants to do one thing that no one in the Runnels kin has done before him. Either his father or his older brother hasn't done it. He wants to be the WWE heavyweight fighter and world heavyweight fighter, but also guest being a TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter too. Aiden English says, and here it is. Alright. So I can't stand up now? Alright. So as you all know, I have to end my saga. You know, my tale. And it's not one that I can smoothly, put an end to. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of folks going up against me. Now, it looks like that most likely it looks like CM Punk's out, which we know that. And then Mora was given, that right. So I'm thinking here today that me and Mora fight, and I think if I do beat Mora, then at least that'd give me the right, to fight for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. At least that's what I believe. Now I do gotta run. Now I do have to run that, past Astronema or Corona or whatever, you want to call her. But I think that's something, I do think that's something that we, that we should do. Well, shit. Stand up. Well, Cody Rhodes, you are right about that. That you do have to run it past me. But I do think at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes, I do think that at the end of the day, you fighting Mora and whoever wins would have the right to go for the TWF heavyweight, and world heavyweight winnings. I truly think that would be, a good thing. So yeah, I will give you that match here today on Impact or Hit. If you beat Mora, then you and Seth Rollins will have your match at Wrestle Dream 1. Or whatever. I don't know. But here's the thing. A lot of folks out there, well, here's the thing. I do think that I'll give that to you. But that's if Mora wants to wrestle and fight you or not. And we could say that Mora has as much right to go for it since she was the former TWF heavyweight fighter and two-time world heavyweight fighter. So at the end of the day, I do think that if she wants to fight you, we'll do that. Well, I could tell you one thing, Ecliptor says. You keep talking about ending the saga, ending the tale. Well, sometimes sagas and tales never always end the way you want them to. As if you're the writer of it, But if you're not the writer of it, it doesn't always end the way you want to. But I wish you good luck, and ending your saga or ending your tale. Ecliptor goes, well, I want to say shit. I want to say thank you. You know, well, I don't want to say, I could have a stupid coughing come out again. I do want to say I do want to say, shit, stand up. Fuck. Well, I do want to say, thank you, Astronema, for giving me this match here today on Impact or Hit. There's that coughing again. Only we'll have to see if Mora wants to even do it. Well, to get Mora out, that meant that Buzz Lightyear had to fall down. And that meant that Miko Senatini also had to fall down too, just for her. For her to, for her to come out. Alright. Look, I understand. See, alright, Cody Rhodes, so you want to have the match with me because I was given the number one. I was given that after CM Punk won, but then got wounded, so he couldn't do it. So at the end of the day, I truly believe that you'll be the one. That you'll be the one that I do take on your dare, and hopefully me and you can have, a good match. I don't know what's going to happen, but it'll hopefully be a good match. Ding ding ding. Well, alright, Joey Styles says. We know that Cody Rhodes and Moore have never fought before, and Cody Rhodes has to watch out for the Hawaii spike or strike because we all know it has doomed more than one wrestler, Joey Styles said. Yes, it has, Jonathan Coachman says. And yes, it has, Jonathan Coachman says. But I think at the end of the day, I believe that Cody Rhodes, has at least had enough wisdom to know that he needs to keep away from the Hawaii spike. And now Cody Rhodes almost going to get ready to do the Cody Cutter, and he did because Mora didn't really see that one coming. Jonathan Coachman says, well, that's right, Joey Styles. They don't get ready to do Round Street on her, and if he can Round Street Mora, then he'll be the one wrestling, I guess, at Wrestle Dream 1 or whatever show it's going to be. Well, he almost did it. Well, you do gotta forget one thing. Folks like to forget about. Aiden English says, that Mora kept the winnings as long as she did on the grounds of her Hawaii spike, and she just knocked Cody Rhodes down. And now Mora picking up Cody Rhodes and body slamming him. Well, Aiden English says the TWF there's always going to be a doll, always going to be wrestlers, fighters, overstars, whatever you want to call them, who always want to go for the TWF heavyweight winnings, which goes back to between 93 YL, and the World Heavyweight winnings going back to 2001 YL. Aiden English says, will Cody Rhodes get his name on both of those winnings? Or will he become an ever beaten of the Hawaii spike? Aiden English says, well, Joey Styles said your guess is good as mine. He ought to know where he got on. Round Street. He just Round Streeted Mora. This offshoot of he just Round Streeted Mora, and this offshoot of Mora came from Dollar General, Dollar Maine. Joey Styles says, who's ever going to get the 1, 2, free here? 1, 2, free. Right. Well, here is your winner. Here is your winner, Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander nightmare, Cody Rhodes, has beat Mora, so one would think that would also give him the right to take on Seth Rollins if that is or is not going to happen, Joey Styles said. Well, I can't tell you one thing, Jonathan Coachman said. I don't know what show we're going to do next. I don't know, of what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. But we do know Cody Rhodes beat Mora, and we know that much. Shit, Jonathan Coachman says. Well, that's true, Aiden English said. We do know that Cody Rhodes has beat Mora. But at the end of the day, we do not know, shit my neck, if that means he's going to be wrestling for the TWF heavyweight or world heavyweight winnings, Aiden English says. Alright, take it away now to Mike Lane. Oh, my necky. Oh, my neck. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking here with the Vinlander nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody Rhodes, you beat Mora, so that I guess that means that now you're going to be fighting for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings at Wrestle Dream 1. Or Dad, or in your bedroom, or whatever show we're having. Well, Mike Lane, yeah, I did beat Mora, so hopefully that gives me the right, to fight for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. Now, I know the other asking thing you want to ask is, how did I get all this red over my leer? I don't know. Someone put all that red over me before they gave me away to the Vinlander Frith Middle. But anyway, I know that I'm going to be going for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. Now, I have a lot of onlook for Seth Rollins. Me and him, or at least have working together to at least fight the Bloodway and WWE. And now, hopefully, we're going to have a good match between each other here in the TWF. So hopefully, whenever it's going to happen, hopefully that this means that I don't have the right since I beat Mora. But then again, your guess is good as mine. Well, good luck with that, and hopefully if you do get the right to fight for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings, hopefully you will win it. Well, that's my talk with Cody Rhodes. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Mike Lane, for talking. Thank you, Mike Lane, for talking with Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander nightmare, here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got here. I, Joey Styles, Jonathan Coachman, and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.